It always thrills me when I see Michael Seward make his way into the studio. Michael's shop is Signature Interiors on Signature Interiors on Fury's Ferry Road. You can find him on Facebook at Signature Home. And look at this beautiful autumnal display.
You know, every season's about color, and fall is without question. It's about the orange and the reds. It's about the autumnal colors.
Right. Right. So tell us a little bit about what this
Well,
spread
let's
is.
start off with something fun. You know, when you have kids, sometimes kids, they don't want to come to Thanksgiving dinner with aunts and uncles. You know, you've got to make it fun for the kids.
Right.
So what about carving a pumpkin, carving the top off, filling it with ice, putting some sodas in there for the kids?
Yeah.
It's colorful, it's fun, it's cute.
That's
that
adorable.
kind of thing.
It's just adorable.
Name
Yeah.
plates, name cards, just trying to think outside the box. So we have some apples, and let's say Jenny is going to come. She needs a name.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so we're like making a little leaf. We just take a little
Okay,
pin,
it's a leaf.
and we're just going to pin him in there. Look how cute that is.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think I'll come to the party too.
Yay.
So I think that's really fun. And on some colorful dinnerware, I think that would be super.
That is so clever.
So fun.
That is just so clever.
It's dimensional. It's not flat like the little name cards, that kind of, and it's not fancy. You know, it's just really fun and something the kids can do and have fun with.
I love it.
So let's take a mason jar, fill it with corn, put a little votive candle in the
Oh,
top.
can I smell it?
Yeah, I think that one's, is that pumpkin?
Don't say it's unscented. No, it's wonderful. It's pumpkin.
Good,
Yes,
good.
it's lovely.
So it's about texture and colors. I thought the corn was good. This jute type of ribbon is great. We're just going to tie it around. You know, we were talking earlier, I have a box of stuff that I come with, and I have this at home, and when I decorate, I just I pull it out and see what I can use. So if we tie this around, you know I'm about sprigs, and you know I love to cut them apart. You know, I don't think you should ever use them as they come necessarily, although I'm going to in a minute.
So these are just like sprigs you go buy at the craft store?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Look how simple and sweet that is. And you could have that on your dining room table, maybe a group of those going down, maybe on the coffee table, but it's about texture and color and all of that.
That is so nice.
Here's a sprig. It's a little fancy.
Yeah, I like it a little blingy.
So
Yeah.
we put this on a napkin. Let's see what I want to use. Maybe some of this jute cord. So we just tie it around, maybe loop it around a couple of times. Oops. But again, it's about texture. You can tie a bow if you want to. I mean, just kind of make it up as you go along. That's what I do a lot. But how lovely would that be on a plate?
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
So pretty. The acorns and just the little, like we said, the little blinginess.
The little
kind of
bling,
those
yeah.
Frosted acorns. It looks so
Maybe dressing
good.
it up a little bit. Well, so this is a bow that I made with some of the jute cording. We can take a sprig here of just some berries, some simple berries, and just tie this around here. This is a little simpler. I use a pipe cleaner when I make these bows.
I do too. Love the
and so
pipe
you can just
cleaner.
tie them around.
Yeah.
Look how lovely that is.
That is just, these ideas are so
Again,
good.
about texture. Oh, let's go back to the pumpkin
You know,
real
and
quick.
you could do different ones. You don't have to do everything the same
It
at your table.
absolutely.
You can do
Mix
them
it up a little bit.
differently.
Yeah, mix it up. I always take my pumpkin seeds and roast them. We were enjoying
they're
those.
so good. Oh,
yeah.
they're so good.
You got to purpose everything. Everything. So this is a charcuterie board. Has a beautiful dome. We sell these at the store. We're sold out right now. I'm sorry, they're very hot at the store. But I like to just layer them up. I have some wheatgrass here. You know, we think about Thanksgiving and the Mayflower and what they brought. They had the wheat and the grains and the fruits and vegetables and all of that stuff. Here's a sprig.
I love that.
Believe it or
Oh,
not,
the
I'm not
gourds.
going to cut it apart. I'm just going to lay it and just layer these things. Succulents are big. They're big in the spring. They're big in the fall. They add some green. You know, because succulents stay green all year long. So we can use those here. Throw a little pumpkin, you can go to your yard or your neighbor's yard, pick up some pine cones. These candles, I think, are genius. You know, I use these all the time. All you have to do is turn them on. There's no wax that's going to drip on everything.
They look very good.
Well, they are wax, and they actually smell vanilla.
They
So
do.
they and
the
the
flame,
little
though, that little flame, the way it flickers.
it flickers, and isn't that lovely? So you could put cheese under here, crackers, that kind of thing. You could have this on your kitchen counter, but it's lovely when you have guests come over.
It's just a footed board. I can't.
It has feet on it,
Oh,
yes.
okay, I didn't see it. I didn't see
We
it.
carry these in two
Beautiful.
sizes. This is the larger size. I think bigger is
That's
better
really
when it comes
gorgeous.
to this. But anyway, they're
Bigger
really...
is better. Yes. I mean, just go for it.
Let's make a statement. Why not?
That's really a wonderful, wonderful thing to do. The apples really jump out at me just because that's so simple.
Yeah,
Just such a simple idea. And like you're saying, something the kids could really do.
That's right, and I think especially in the fall when you do the apples, it should be the deep red apples. You know, when I went looking for the apples, they were the sweet, delicious green apples. That's
Right.
spring-like to me, those colors. This
Right.
red is more autumn-like. And I think that's what all of this is about, the oranges, the yellows, the reds, you know.
And when you invite people into your home, and even if it's just your own family, I think when it looks like this, it just shows you care.
It shows you care,
you care,
they're
it's-
invited, you made time for them, and you're just making a moment with people. You're making a statement.
It's just fantastic. Well, Michael Seward, you never, ever disappoint, and you always get the creative juices flowing.
You
I'm
always
sitting
bring
here,
out the
I'm
best
just
of me.
thinking, oh, I'm going to do this and that. I'm sure many of you at home are doing the same thing. You're like, oh, I'm going to do this. Fantastic. Thank you for sharing your
Always a
creative genius with
pleasure.
us.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.